welcome to breakfast for myself. A single serving of potato and 1 egg. So the potato is a small to medium, just regular potato. I do leave the skins on the potato, just make it pretty simple. I do cook it in butter, maybe a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon, on about a 7 heat for roughly 5 to 7 minutes. I then lower that heat to a 5, and that's where we're at right now. It's been at a 5 for about, I don't know, 2 minutes. You do want to make sure you're stirring them occasionally, especially when it is on the higher heat. But it is nice because initially you can just kind of leave it in there and let it brown for a minute or so at a time. And then again, covering them and uncovering them, and again, mixing them around. I did season them with salt, pepper, and garlic salt. And the idea is to get this really golden, crisp potato. I don't want it burnt. I don't want it too dark. I just want a nice golden brown. And then we're going to cook the egg here in the same pan. Now, mind you, if you know me, I do not like burnt eggs. So what I'm going to do is actually reduce the heat down to a 3 now that I know my potatoes are nice and crisp, just the way I want them. I'm going to add a little more butter here on the side of the pan. And you may want to be careful, like my burner is not even, so I might do it here because I want to make sure it does mostly stay separate from my potatoes for now. And this is where I really love how easy this meal is, and you can do whatever you want, right? You can scramble the egg in completely. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it separate. And here's some salt and pepper. I'm going to also add cheese to my egg. Remember, the pan is going to be hot even though we reduced the heat, so that egg is going to cook pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel really good about patting the egg out like when I'm cooking it. All of that white stuff and yellow needs to be firmly cooked for me. You could even, of course, add some cheese to the potatoes. And the reason I do it like this is because I do like my potatoes nice and crisp, and then to kind of eat a bite of potatoes and a bite of eggs versus, in my opinion, mixing the eggs in with the potatoes completely is going to take away from that crisp that I worked so well to achieve and should enjoy. I may top mine with salsa paste, picante. I do love that. Picante is very good. They're chunky one. And then also sometimes I do like to have the scrambled egg and potato with ketchup. If you're a ranch person, I could imagine that might taste interesting. I don't know about ranch with eggs, but you like what you like. All right, time to turn the burner off. Avocado would also be very delicious on this. Enjoy.